I'm fine with you all coming to visit the baby. I just am not comfortable with overnights right now. Especially when Ryan is living with a girl who told me to smoke weed and admits to smoking and drinking as well. Well, how about he has his overnights at our house instead? That way you know there are responsible adults around in case he needs us. Well, this is the issue I am having. If Ryan is mature enough to be a father, he shouldn't need to stay at your house to have the baby. The fact that you think he can't do it by himself is very concerning to me. Steve, as a man, you should be able to admit that you were probably pretty helpless when you were taking care of a baby. On your own. It's just not in a man's makeup. There's no shame in him needing help until the baby isn't a baby anymore. Actually, no. I didn't have an issue with Haley as a baby. I learned how to care for her just like her mother did. We should expect both Ryan and Haley to be able to care for baby. Yeah, because you're a fucking F-slur. Sorry, I'm not like that. I'm a man. Okay, Ryan, we can just go to court. Because clearly, unless my family kisses your ass like yours does, you won't know how to be civil. Anything else will just be a waste of time. He didn't mean it like that. He just doesn't like it when people doubt his capabilities. That's all. No, I don't care. Just because he doesn't like something doesn't mean he gets to throw insults and act like a child. What example is that going to set for baby as he gets older? Fine, whatever. Mom, keep the baby and let's go. I know that until there is a court order, I can take baby as his father. So let's go. You aren't on the birth certificate or acknowledged legally as the father at all yet. You walk out of this house with baby, and I promise you that you will be in jail before you know it. Shove Steve, get the he-11 out of my way, old man. You don't get to tell me what I can or can't do with my own kid. Put your hand on me one more time and I'll break it off. Don't start something you can't finish, you little punk. Shove Steve again. What are you going to do? I'm not scared of you. Okay, buddy, you're out of here. Let's go. Grabs Ryan by the collar of his shirt and begins dragging him towards the door. My baby. Get your hands off of my son. Who do you think you are? He's just a child. This ain't no child. This is an 18-year-old little shit who thinks he can act any sort of way in my house. He wants to put hands on me. I can show him the proper way to get it done. Man, get the fuck off of me. You're stretching the collar of my shirt. You're crazy. Grabs baby from Miranda. Ryan, you need to leave before we call the police. You can't act like this around a newborn baby. What is wrong with you? How I'm acting? Your psycho-ass dad went all PTSD on me. Look at my fucking neck. It looks like he strangled me. You can't run around putting your hands on people and not think someone is going to defend themselves, Ryan. That's what happens. This is ridiculous. Ryan didn't push anyone. He touched his shoulder. That hardly warrants a grown man assaulting a teenager. Let's go ahead and call the police so we can show them my son's injuries. If you want to involve the police, that's fine by me. I'm sure they will find the video recording of your precious baby boy putting his hands on me twice very interesting. You aren't allowed to record me without my consent. That's illegal. This is a one-party consent state, boy. Learn your laws before you want to assault someone. Now you can either walk out of here, and we can forgive and forget these high emotions for the sake of the baby, or we can go the legal route and see how that takes us. Fine, whatever. I didn't even want to be here with you anyways. Haley, if you want this baby to have a father, you better figure out a way for me to see him without this fucking tool around. If you want to see this baby, you need to take me to court. You are so unstable. I can't trust someone like you to actually take care of this baby. Grow the heat 11 up before you talk about being a father. You will be hearing from our attorney Haley. My son will not be denied his right to his child just because your father is unstable and unsafe to be around. You need to think about the best interest of baby, and both parents are his best interest. I want to come see my son. When are you going to let me come see him? It's been 2 weeks. If you want to come see him, you need to come when my dad is here. I do not feel safe around you with the way you have been acting. I've told you that, or you can take me to court. This is bullshit. That's my son, not your fucking dad's. He doesn't get to dictate when I see my kid. He doesn't dictate anything. Your behavior does. Get your shit together, and maybe you could come around more often. But I'm not letting some aggressive and fucked up asshole terrorize me and baby. You're the one who's keeping me from being a father. When this baby grows up wondering where his daddy is, you'll have to explain how you drove him away, because you're a controlling bitch. You want to prove you can be a father? Maybe stop running around town drunk off your ass. People tell me about it. Maybe call to check on the baby and see if he needs anything. You haven't bought a damn thing for him or helped to provide in any way. Try doing that first. Why would I buy shit for your house? If you can't afford to take care of son on your own, you don't deserve to have him full time. He has plenty of diapers and everything else he needs over at my house. Whether he is with me or with you, we are both obligated to help support him. I shouldn't have to do it on my own. Nah, I'm not paying for shit for your house. I can take care of him all on my own at my place. At your house? Do you mean at your parents' house or Collie's? You don't even have a job, Ryan. You can't take care of him financially. Your parents are the ones who pay for everything. I'm not even 18 yet, and I've worked more than you have. God, all you do is bitch. You're just bitter about being a single teen mom while I have a new girlfriend who's already 10 times the mom you'll ever be. My parents and I are meeting with the attorney tomorrow, and I promise you're going to regret all of this. That's fine, Ryan. I'm not worried about your attorney. I want you to get yourself together to be a father. I wish you cared enough about baby to want that too. You don't want me to be a father. You want me to be a fucking piggy bank to fund your life so you can sit at home and not do shit. That isn't happening. I'll get full custody before then. Court is in session to address the issue of paternity for the child of Haley Blank. Currently, the birth certificate shows that there is no father listed. Sir, are you here today to claim paternity of the child? Yes, Your Honor. This is my child. I have been prevented from fatherly duties due to lack of legal claim to my child. I am here to have my name officially added to the birth certificate so that I will be on equal footing as my son's mother. This hearing is only to establish paternity. In order to discuss a parenting schedule, you would need to file a motion for that specific issue. Of course, Your Honor. I just wanted the records to show that I am actively attempting to be a father and have been denied my right to even sign the birth certificate when Haley is fully aware that I am the father of the child. Ma'am, is there any chance that this man is not the father of your child? No, Your Honor. He is the only person who could possibly be. I am more than willing to have a paternity test conducted to support this. I would, however, like to add that I did not deny him the ability to sign the birth certificate. He was removed from the hospital for being intoxicated. As I have said before, any topics other than paternity are of no consequence in this courtroom. I understand, Your Honor, and I apologize. Then this is a straightforward matter. If neither party is denying paternity of the child, then there is nothing to worry about. Seeing as the child is currently on state insurance, you are required to submit to a paternity test before being added to the birth certificate. How long will that take before I have equal custody? When will I be able to go and get my child? In this state, as you are not married to the mother, even with you on the birth certificate, the mother will retain full custody of the child until the court establishes something else. Adding you to the birth certificate is only the first step. Your Honor, I have been kept from my child for his entire first month of life. I beg of you to set some type of visitation schedule so that she is compelled to let me be involved with my child. I don't want to miss any more moments. You will need to file another motion to address custody. However, I will stress the importance of co-parenting between parties even before a court order. Of course, Your Honor, I understand.